A computer is always computing, calculating, and performing its basic functions. A computer also does math, and a computer is always doing math. It's always safe, and it's always in the green zone. Just like you're calm, your computer is calm too. The fan is the computer's coping skills. And the CPU is the brain of the computer. The CPU is the computer's brain. But I want to tell you, it is bad to say that a brain does not compute. It is bad to look at a brain when it's computing and say that it's not a computer. Of course, we've been over this a lot. If you mean the word computer by definition, and the brain computes, then the brain is a computer, and it can be a computer. But I just need some help. I just need some help with some comparisons and ways that people can start referring to the brain as a computer instead of just calling it either a brain, a command center, or even an organic computer. The brain is a computer, but it has some differences. They are not mechanical. They are organic. So obviously, I kind of was wrong right there. You should refer the brain to a computer that's organic. You should refer the brain to an organic computer. However, the brain is an organic computer within the functions that it performs. It's very, very similar to a computer. It processes information, it collects information, it stores information, it gets input and output. It has a command center, it has a it has a processing center, I would say, because I'm going to call it that. It has a processing center like a computer. It has a storage system. It has unlimited storage, and it also has those things that are like wires, and they're called neurons. It also has neurons that transmit electricity like wires, because I'm not cursing. If I were to say effing, I would get in trouble. However, the brain is the brain in the people usually say that the brain and the computer are actually the same, but people need to start saying that they're actually the same, because even if they're saying the brain is an organic computer, not a mechanical computer, I still got that information. I was told that by Salim. Even if people are comparing it to that, or just literally saying it is really an organic computer, then you would still deal with people making you mad and upsetting you, and you eventually may come around people telling you that a brain is different from a computer. You cannot say a brain is not a computer, and you cannot say that a brain is different from a computer, because a brain computes. A person computes. So yes, it is. A computer computes, and an individual computes. A computer computes, and an individual computes. Therefore, you're computing, so you are a computer. You are processing information. Your brain is a computer. I didn't mean to say that, but like, you're computing, so your brain is a computer. That's what your brain is if it computes. That's what you are if you compute. You are your own command center. Your brain is your own command center. You control it. You can program it how you want it to be. You can, and it does what you program it to do. It does what you tell it. Your mind does what you tell it. People just need to stop saying that we're not computers, but we're not machines, because I just feel like I'm ready. I just feel like I want to curse on the radio and not have to get in trouble by the FCC. Like, if you if I want to curse on the radio, it has to be satellite Sirius XM. It has to be satellite Sirius XM. But Emma Linda told me cursing is a part of music and it's how you express yourself. Now, if you was to use the word, if you was to curse God, that would be different. But don't get me wrong, cursing is not good, because there are some songs that have shooting and killing in it, but they do play it on the radio, and they do play it on the radio. It's only 10 p.m. However, the only time they play that cursing and gunshot stuff on the radio is 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. I really don't know, but I'm going to say they play all that stuff at nighttime, during the nighttime. They play some type of bad song, they play some kind of bad things on the radio during nighttime. Like when it's a late night. And they can even play it in the morning. They can even play cursing in the morning, because sometimes they say the D word on the radio, which is not, seriously, it's not as bad as the F word. They can even play it in the morning. It doesn't have to be nighttime. They could play it anytime. But like I said, the FCC only allows certain words. There are some curse words you're allowed to say on the radio, because the FCC allows it. The FCC just doesn't allow the F word, and you cannot say a curse. You cannot curse on the radio, really. You cannot really curse on the radio. You'll get in trouble by the FCC. There are some curse words you are allowed to say on the radio. But just because it's on the radio doesn't mean we should say it, and it doesn't mean that it's okay. Just because it's on the radio doesn't make it okay. Cursing is still bad. Cursing is still by far bad. And it goes back to a bad thing that we just talked about at school with April. And that's called the devil's light. We are not supposed to go anywhere far in the world. We are not supposed to drive around the world at night. We are not supposed to drive all over the world at night. Only people that are super strong and that have a supercomputer, which their brain is, only the people that are strong and know that their brain is a supercomputer can drive around the world at night, because they know how to kick the devil. They know how to beat the devil up, and they also are strong enough to destroy the devil. They're strong enough to destroy Satan. Only the people that have supercomputer brains can destroy the devil. Only the people that have a brain that functions like a supercomputer can drive around the world at midnight. But they still have to go to bed. Really, you're not supposed to do that. It's dangerous, because what if you drive too far in the world? What if you drive too far from the world? You might end up passing Hades. And that is where it is. You might come across something that's in